And we are back with another episode of Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered. I'm Coach Jace. That's Coach Rob. And you might notice some things are a little different. We told you we were getting some upgraded equipment. The boys are back. We got some things to talk about. Texas A&M lost a superstar player. We got plenty of upsets. LSU faced DBU. We're going to break that game down in its entirety, even though we only got to watch 5 innings of it. But we're still going to break it down because I listened to the rest of it. I don't know how much of it you listened to besides getting all my text messages from it, but
I know we won.
it was a great game. It was an exciting game. LSU got tested. It was what they needed. Jay Johnson talked about playing in the SEC and how big the SEC is now and how competitive it is from literal top to bottom. You have to play teams like DBU in a regular season matchup, a weekday matchup to start getting your guys ready. And it's the first road test. That was the best part, I thought, for this. The way LSU played their first road game, their first travel game. Remember, Nichols got canceled. They were supposed to travel to Thibodeau a couple weeks ago. They did, and that game got canceled. So your first test comes against number 19 or 18, depending on D1 baseball or Perfect Game or whichever one you look at, Baseball America. Number 2 or number 3 versus number 18 or 19, whichever one you want to look at. And it was a battle. I mean, look, we didn't get off to the best start. We got behind and counts a lot. Well, we did get off to a good start, 2-1 nothing leading the first, but get behind and counts a good bit, and all that good stuff. We're going to break it down here, but first.
Oh, yeah, I got to take one of those.
There you go. But
thank you. I appreciate it.
It's my last episode unless we get in here tomorrow, which I don't see happening. It's my last episode without a beer in my hand. So
tomorrow's not the first, though.
That's what I said. Unless we get in here tomorrow, this is the last episode without a beer in my hand.
Oh, without a beer.
Thank you.
Okay.
One day he'll listen to me.
One day.
So we're excited. We got some new equipment. We can't wait. We spent an hour and 10 minutes getting it ready, and now here we go with an episode.
I just want to start off by saying, did you see the quote by Nestor Cortez?
Yes.
Basically, it said, if we would have won all the games that we lost, we'd have won the World Series. Yeah, well, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm saying this because I'm looking. I got some text messages and.
Did you know that if you putt on the right line with the right speed, you make every one of them?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you know, if you throw a dart and it goes the right trajectory into the bullseye, you get 50 points.
There you go.
Like, pretty much, if I shit into a toilet then flush it, I did things right.
Yeah, I saw this, dude. It was crazy, and the part that really bothers the part that bothers me the most is that it's Nestor Cortez. He might have given up one of the most famous walk-off Game 1 World Series wins ever, and he comes out. Yeah, they didn't make much. I didn't really understand it, but all right, Coach Rob, let's pick up where we kind of left off last weekend. We had some upsets happen. That's kind of, I would assume that's pretty much how we're going to start a lot of our episodes is with some upsets. Maybe not all of them, but you know, we do want to talk about them because teams get beat. We talked about you can't always bet the favorite anymore. The favorite's not always going to win anymore. We talked about, you know, these kinds of things. So we're going to break it down. I did my homework on Troy baseball. I can't wait to break them down for you.
I do want to go over – I do want to say what game was it? I bet on the damn thing. I bet on a game and I'm watching it. And you might be able to remind me of this. I wish I could see what my bets. But it was a game, and it was the first time I saw this year, and you'd think it happened a little bit more. Batter hits a ground ball kind of deep in the hole, right? And running to first base, touches the white bag.
Yeah, they played under protest.
They called him safe, right? They called him safe. He beat the throw, but he touched the white bag. They ended up calling him out after review.
Mm-hmm.
But the review took fucking 20 minutes.
That's the game that they played under protest, the rest of it.
Who did?
The team that got called out. I can't remember who it was, too. I had it saved. Shoot.
I can't. If I had my phone, I could.
Hold on.
I could check my bets. It was the team I bet on. It was the only reason I was watching the fucking game.
I'm going to tell you here in just a minute because I have it saved on here.
I
just got to find it
yeah, I don't know. I wish I could tell you because I cannot.
right here. It was Stetson versus Florida.
I did not bet on that game. That they might have played the rest of the game under protest, but I didn't see that.
All right. Well, I don't know which game you're talking. I thought you were talking about this game in the 7th inning or 8th inning. It's a 2-1 game, and this happened. Dude was clearly safe.
It might have been.
Dude was clearly safe.
Yeah. Was safe by a mile.
They reviewed it, called him out. They played the rest of the game under protest. They ended up getting beat like 6-2 or something like that, 6-1.
Yeah,
Stetson did, but Stetson was the one that protested this and played the last 2 innings under protest. It was like a 45-minute break.
The rule states so you got to touch that fucking green bag.
Yeah, if there is a play at first base, you have to touch the green. In this case, it was orange. The orange base. The only way you're allowed to touch the white base is if you're going to second. But if there's a forced play at first base, you have to touch the white bag. That is a rule that they implemented very late last year, and they're sticking with it this year. So yeah, I did see that, but I saw the Stetson Florida game.
I thought it was a different game. I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't even remember what fucking day it was. I just know it was at some point this week. I was watching baseball. I made a bet. I won the bet. It's the only one. Today was the only time I fucking lost in the last week. In the last like 7 days.
Nice.
Yeah.
I won a late one last night too. It was fun. My 50-cent bet turned into $2.88. So.
But that's the thing. I've been putting 2-leggers, and both teams might fucking lose today.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Washington State won their first game of the season today, and that fucked me. I was banking on them to lose, which I should have never done that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty odd. But Coach, let's go ahead and dive into this.
Yes.
You want me to just run through these upsets, and then we can talk about whichever one?
Yeah.
So
run through
the one that really gets me. Well, Texas A&M got beat twice this week. They get beat Sunday by Cal Poly, 3-2. Keep that in mind too, because Cal Poly's down 2-0 in the ninth, scores 3 in the ninth against A&M, and then holds them in the bottom to win 3-2. And then yesterday, no, what's today? Today's Thursday, yeah. Yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
A&M gets beat again by Texas State 7-3. So you got the number 1 team in the country going down twice. This is the Wednesday game was after losing Grahovac. Look, people, you got to understand how big of a player Gavin Grahovac is. Okay, this is a absolute superstar. This is a guy preseason Golden Spikes Award watch list here. This guy is a star. All right, preseason first team All SEC, preseason second and third team All American according to Perfect Game, third team D1 baseball second team. But somehow he's a Golden Spikes Award winner. Why is that not a first team guy? I have no idea. But this is a dude that last year as a freshman started all 65 games, hit .298, single season freshman record, 23 homers and 66 RBIs. He ranks 3rd all time in program history, scoring 83 times. This guy is an absolute stud. Kansas just tied
the
this
fucking game up in the bottom of the ninth.
Woo.
I looked and I see everybody cheering. I didn't even look at the score. And I remember they were at Kansas. So I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
My bad. It caught the corner of my eye.
But I think we lost the other game, so this one don't really matter.
No, it doesn't, but that's pretty fucking exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
Kansas might remain undefeated.
Yep, they just might. But, dude, you're talking about a leader. You're talking about a superstar. You're talking about one of the best players in the country here.
Yeah.
And, yes, it's one guy, and you got to have next man up mentality. I get it. But this is not just one guy. This is a superstar. You know, if LSU would have lost Tommy White last year, we would have stayed on the 3-12 train on the SEC regular season. Like, that's the kind of star that this is. Them losing doesn't shock me. Whenever you lose a guy like this, it's just like whenever they lost Beaumont last year and they lost games in the postseason. When you lose a star, when you lose a glue guy, when you lose a guy that played as a freshman and was a superstar, stayed there with you through all the coaching changes that happened with A&M this year, This is a big deal. This is a big deal for A&M, and it's a team that obviously we'll keep an eye on because they're number one team. LSU's number two. They're both in the SEC. We hate A&M. They hate us. So
Really hate A&M baseball. Football, I don't really care, but
this is
baseball. Really hate them.
It's a big loss. It's a big loss, and it's a lot bigger than what I think a lot of people really understand. So A&M goes down twice. Moving on with another one. TCU. K-State beats TCU, number 22 in the country, 10-2 after they beat number 5 Arkansas. So K-State making some noise here. On Sunday, Oregon State, number 7 in the country, loses again to Minnesota. Number 2, Virginia loses to Oklahoma, who wasn't in the top 25 and now ranks number 16 after their big weekend. Monday, Cincinnati loses to UNLV. Tuesday, I just said A&M lost again. And then Tuesday, again, Duke loses. This is a 5-loss team now in 9 games.
And still ranked somehow.
Well, they're still ranked 17th because the rankings come out on Mondays.
That's right.
So the fall of Duke, the fall of NC State, I'm going to have to do some study on this because I can't bet these guys again. I just can't. I can't do it no more.
There's certain teams I can't bet again this year. Vanderbilt's one of them. They seem to let me down when I bet on them and then win when I don't.
Yeah.
So done betting on Vandy. The top 5 pretty much isn't showing up on DraftKings. Like
Dude,
if
I've noticed that.
So if you notice the odds are like fucking minus 1,000 or more, like they don't show up. I think the most I've seen was like minus 440 today, and that was Kansas.
Yeah. Who's trying to walk it off here and stay undefeated.
Right.
Yeah. The last few times I've gotten on, I think the highest ranked team I've seen was Georgia. Actually, at number 8 was the highest ranked team that
Omaha puts a runner on hit by pitch.
But
yeah. No, I mean like so FanDuel was a little bit better at that.
Yeah.
And this is not a plug for either one of them, but FanDuel was a little bit better at that when it comes to just putting every team on there, so you can make a fucking 20-leg parlay that's only like plus 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could do that instead of making a 20-leg parlay that's plus 21, 210,000 or whatever the fuck
Right.
it is, right?
Yeah.
DraftKings only has like the closer games because they don't want you to win.
Right.
They don't want you to. Even though I got up to $900 in my account, another hit batter by Omaha.
It is first and second with nobody out.
A new pitcher.
This guy's thrown 4 pitches. He's hit 2 guys.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's not good.
And Omaha,
Look, DraftKings don't want you to win, but DraftKings took a mighty fat chunk out of their pocket today. I just saw scrolling X.
Oh, Twitter. My bad.
I just saw scrolling X here that a guy bet 20 cents playing some kind of jackpot lottery thing and walked away with $9.82 million. Shout out to that guy. Congratulations.
I think DraftKings told Washington State and Kansas, hey, look, y'all got to lose these games. Or they told Washington State, hey, you have to win your first game today. For sure. Kansas, make it close, make them sweat. And then if you want to lose, go ahead.
We'll tell you what happens with that game, and then you can come back and win if you're losing, like whatever.
Yeah.
And
That's exactly it.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what's happening.
If Washington State would have lost, Kansas would have lost. Plain and simple.
There you go.
Fucking Iowa.
Yeah.
Well, can't get it done.
Well, all those are out. So
yeah, I bet $550 on that today. So I won 10, made it into 50. I bet 20 the next day, won that. Bet 40 the next day, won that. Bet 80 and won 60 because I bet 80. No, I bet 40. Cash that out at 85. Then bet 160 on the under, or 80 on the under of that game. Won 160, and then the next day won 3 something, and then bet 3 something last night, and won. I won $800, $821.
Oh, and we have a wild pitch at his second.
Jesus Christ.
And third.
Somebody pull this guy.
This guy has thrown 5 pitches. 2 of them have hit people, and 1 is a wild pitch. It's second and third. Nobody out. It ain't looking good.
If he gets out of this, I'm an Omaha fan for life.
If he gets out, I'm going to go buy number 32 jersey.
I'm buying a lottery ticket.
What's going on here? What's Coach arguing?
I do not know.
Did the guy swing? No, it's a ball, so it couldn't be a foul ball that he's arguing.
Well, it went over his head, right? He might have ducked, tipped the bat a little bit. No?
I feel like he might have dropped the bat, though, if that's the case.
I don't fucking know. Everybody on Kansas is getting ready to run out this fucking – just jump over the
This
dugout
is super
fence.
exciting. This is what makes baseball great.
Yeah. No, it's – this is what makes this podcast great because it's fucking just real. Like,
Yeah.
we're watching a game right now. I know, like, the audience, like, y'all aren't fucking watching it, but, like, we're watching
They might
this.
be. Somebody might be.
Oh, they just put the runner on.
Yep, they put
So
the
now
runner
it's
on.
bases loaded, nobody out.
Is this the second mound visit? He's pulling this guy. He's about to put all the pressure on a new pitcher coming in, bases loaded, nobody out.
No, that is the new pitcher.
I know, but he's going to bring in another guy? Holy shit.
Well, while they're doing a pitching change, look.
Oh, that's incredible.
Baseball so far has been just very unlike last year, unlike the last few years where, like, your favorite will win.
Yeah.
Essentially. Now, you'll have a couple upsets here and there, but we're seeing upsets galore. We're seeing so many fucking upsets right now. And, like, for LSU to drop 1 to Omaha, right? That's yes, it's an upset, but it's not that big of a deal. For number 1 Texas A&M to drop 2 to 2 unranked teams this early in the season,
Yeah,
is crazy. You know who's still undefeated?
a couple people are.
I know you said there's 14 teams. One of them's in the SEC, and where's Orange?
Well, the 14 was February 24th, so that was 3 days ago. And yes, Tennessee is still undefeated.
Tennessee is still undefeated.
Is Alabama still undefeated? Because as of this, Alabama was still undefeated.
Did they lose? Didn't they lose?
Alabama baseball.
Alabama sucks. Fucking.
What just happened?
No, that was a replay of a home run. It barely went over the fence.
I was about to say, there's no way they just walked off. They just made a pitching change. That was going to be like the fastest.
They hit one of his warm-up pitches out, and they just said, yeah, fuck it. It's ball game.
Alabama is still undefeated, 9-0 right now for the Bama tie.
We looked at Brady Neal's stats, former LSU guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's typical. He's doing Brady Neal shit.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Former LSU guy's tearing it up right now. If I can go, can you pull that up on our text messages? Where I got Brady Neal and Sam Dutton and Pax. Pax was tied.
It's a while back. We text a lot.
Well, can't you just search it? Why can't we just search it?
Let's see.
Let me search Sam Dutton.
Here we go.
Right there, Sammy Dutton. Boom.
Brady Neal, 250 average, 5 strikeouts, 7 walks, and that was, what day was that? That was a couple days ago. That wasn't how recent was that? When the fuck? Yeah, we text a lot. God damn it.
Yeah, so I got all of it right here. So Cam Johnson at OU is pitching 2 games, 2 starts. He's 8 innings pitched, 8 Ks, 6 walks, so still hasn't found the strike zone like you'd like him to. Brady Neal, 250, 5 strikeouts, 7 walks, kind of doing what he did at LSU. K-ing a lot, keeping the average, at average. And Sammy Dutton at Auburn, 1-1 with a .9 ERA. In his 2 starts, 10 innings pitched, 7 hits, 14 strikeouts, 4 walks, only 1 earned. Pretty impressive stuff there. And then Pax, obviously Paxton Kling in Penn State. As of the end of the weekend, he was tied for the lead in the country with homers. So, glad to see that that's ball game. Walk-off, is that going to be a grand slam or is it just deep in the gap? Oh, my God, a walk-off grand slam. An absolute bomb.
That ball just landed, and he's – oh, no, I thought that was the guy running first.
Yeah, the reason I said –
dude, here's a scenario right there. What if – so apparently that dude was hitting like fucking 450 coming into this game.
Okay.
Dude's a stud, number 23 for Kansas. Do not know his name.
Okay.
But so this This Kansas team remains undefeated, but here's a scenario for you. He hits it, right? Watching the ball, not paying attention, passes the runner up on first, right? There, he's out, and he goes back behind him. Guy on second's fucking sitting there, like yelling his lungs out. Guy on first passes him up, right? So there's 2 outs. Or would that be 3?
This is never just ever going to happen. What number was this guy? 20 what?
23.
23. Daryl Osorio.
I think he's I think he's an international guy.
Daryl Osorio.
Cool.
Oh, he knew it too. That ball was hit. He is a junior, 6 foot junior from the Bronx. Let's see what his stats are this year. So far, career. So far, I don't know if it includes this game or not, but he's hitting 385.
Oh, okay.
He's only played in 3 games.
Yeah, dude's a stud.
He's only played in 3 games. He's got 13 at bats. He's hitting 385. This is not updated because he just hit a home run right there, and now he got 1, along with a triple and a double.
Good for Les Miles. Is he still coaching at Kansas?
It's football.
Oh, okay. Fuck, my bad. Good for Skip Berkman.
Florida is also undefeated in the SEC. OU also undefeated in the SEC. So SEC is sitting there with 4.
It almost shocks me that Oklahoma's undefeated still.
Dude, I tell you what, they got some upsets. I mean, we just talked about who they beat this week. They beat number 2, Virginia. A walk-off bunt in the 12th. I sent you that video. Dude threw it in the dirt. I mean, you know, they say bunt don't win baseball games, but I'm loving the way LSU is playing baseball. We're going to get into a bunt here in a little bit. But
if you put the ball on the ground, right? So when we lost the game against Omaha, we didn't put a ball on the ground until like the 6th inning.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And I don't know why every time I talk about something that has happened, I point to the fucking TV. I give the TV a fucking knife hand over here. But even though the game's not fucking on, right? It's not at all.
Dude, Kansas scores 6 in the bottom of the 9th without even recording an out to win the game.
Oh, shit. Well,
got out hit.
Well, you got to think about it. Down 8-6. They had 2 home runs, 2-run shot, and a grand slam.
Yeah.
I mean,
yep.
Yeah, it happened. You're going to lose a game if you do that. Yeah. You're going to lose a game if you allow 6 runs in the 9th.
Do we have anybody else on playing tonight?
Cincinnati starts at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's late.
Yeah,
we don't have anybody else on though?
No, there's only 4 games today.
Hey,
there's only 4 games today, and that was the 3rd, I believe. Oh, wait, no. BYU is playing. They're up 10-1 against Gonzaga.
Wow.
Should have bet that one.
Just put it on. We'll turn baseball on. Speaking of baseball, LSU fans out there, use code LSU25 at D1 to get $10 off.
That is not a paid promotion. What are you doing?
It's not, but if you want to get $10 off and watch 3 games.
What was that code meant for us or for?
No, LSU Baseball posted it on their Twitter.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, LSU fans.
In fact, we got LSU 20. We were only going to get 20% off. LSU, they came out. So Tiger Droppings, I found this out from my other buddy, a big LSU fan.
Okay.
Tiger Droppings was hammering the guy that runs D1 Baseball. We're not going to say his name here, but was hammering him about, having to pay and Flow Sports. I got a segment about Flow Sports coming here in just a second too.
Okay.
But hammering him about getting discounts. Well, they started with LSU 20, just like they gave us.
Got it.
I think I just kicked my camera. Whoops. And
sorry, you didn't do shit, but
they kept going and kept going and kept going. Yeah. And he ended up putting LSU 25 out yesterday.
What is it like per month? I'm sorry. Like, what is it for the weekend? Do you know?
So yeah,
without the
if you just wanted to watch LSU for this weekend, which this is the only weekend LSU is on D1 baseball,
right?
It was the only game they were on Flow Sports yesterday.
Yeah.
So everything else is SEC Plus, ESPN Plus,
right? Or on TV. There's
or on
nine televised games this year.
Yeah. It's $34.99. Is what it is
for the weekend.
For the weekend, without using the code, or if you wanted like inside exclusives or whatever they call it, it's $39.99. So you use LSU 25, you get $10 off of your code. You will have this episode out before the games start tomorrow. So hopefully you tuned in and you can get the code. If you didn't, well, hopefully you're following LSU baseball on something.
Yes.
Hey, Did you see for the first time?
Probably not. But yeah, go ahead.
For the first time in Portland baseball history,
Okay.
they had a perfect game thrown against Seattle University Tuesday.
I did see that. They mobbed that pitcher on the mound. I thought they were going to hurt him.
Absolutely. You know what the best part of this was? This was a total Greg Maddux performance here. 9 innings, 0 hits, 0 walks, 12 Ks, 86 pitches.
No way.
86 pitches.
You know, there's a debate. You ever seen that? Somebody put a video. That's very impressive. I'm not, I'm not
trying to deflect.
I'm not trying to deflect, not taking away from him. But you know, there's a debate. If you watch that game, that perfect game that Greg Maddux threw with the Cubs, when he was with the Cubs.
The 92 or 88 pitch, 89 pitch
right,
one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 88, 87. If you look it up, apparently it's like 86. And then if you go and watch every pitch from it, it's like 85. It's so like somebody went on and counted.
Yeah.
And they then pulled up the stats, shared their screen, and was like, "This is what it says." It said like 88 or 87, and then like the game was like 85. Like it was fucking weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you get a chance, go look it up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go look at this.
It's pretty cool. I just got stuck in a wormhole one day. I do that all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's fine.
I watched a video on how to make chicken and dumplings last night. I've never fucking made chicken and dumplings in my life.
Well, now you know how to make it.
Well, kind of. I still need to watch the video, but like again, while I make it.
Yeah.
And then I'll know how.
Dude, just pound a strike zone.
Yeah, I mean,
if you want to know something crazy though.
Yes, go ahead.
I believe his name's not that. 80. Oh, they're saying it's like a Greg Maddux performance. All right, never mind. I thought his name was Maddux, but it's not. His name is Ryan Rembisi.
Oh, that's close.
Maybe I said it right. R-E-M.
That's close to Greg Maddux. Very close.
Rembizz. Ryan Rembisi. Shout out to you, bud. Portland baseball. Congratulations on your first ever perfect game. Pretty cool stuff. Very efficient game. Always want to report on something like that. I don't care even if it's D2. The team that broke their 55-game win streak was a D2 team, I think.
Was it
cool.
D2?
Pretty cool stuff. I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I'm always wrong, so it's fine.
I mean, what's the team that the school shut down last year and they still went to the postseason? We were all D3.
Fuck.
That D3 team.
Yes, the D3 team. God damn it.
We talked about them plenty of times because they just kept winning.
Yeah, the school shut down. They were no longer going to get any funding, this and that. Somebody made a fucking GoFundMe for them and all. It was like.
If they were to win the title, like the trophy was going to be all kinds of cut up so everybody could take some home.
Right,
they
exactly.
didn't have a trophy case
Somebody
in the school
a fucking
anymore.
metal grinder and just grind it down.
Yeah, just some cool stuff. So, man, D1 baseball is fun, but got to give a shout out to the other ones too when we get some cool stuff like that. So, shout out to Portland and Ryan Rembisi. Hopefully, we're saying your name right, bud. All right. So, what's next, Coach? Which one do you want to hear next? You want to go into LSU? You want to go in Troy? You want to talk about something random off the wall like we like to do sometimes, or what? What you thinking?
I like random Birmingham Southern.
Yes,
that was the team.
Yes.
That was the team. I just typed in D3 baseball team, school closing. It's fucking Birmingham Southern. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I forgot all about that shit.
Did you?
It's it's just impressive. Like,
it's awesome. I mean, it's so cool. Like when you have a story like that, it's so awesome.
So you talked about, did you talk about Kansas State yet?
Doing what?
Beating TCU and Arkansas?
Yes.
You did? Okay, so
I ran through all those upsets. Everything on there is done except that 12th point.
Okay.
I've covered all the upsets.
I did just want to say I'm nervous for the weekend with Kansas State.
It's going to be a great game.
Kansas State's going to be a great game. I think Nebraska might be a little bit of a challenge. I mean, fuck, Sam Houston's no slouch either. I've said it before. It's just a matter of what pitcher's going to show up.
Yeah.
Right? If flat fastball Ianson shows up, he might get hit around the park. Right? If Cade Anderson, who if I'm not mistaken, he was the one that started that midweek game against Southern that we got fucking no hit
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at what Omaha's pitcher did to us Saturday. If we're just not connecting with the ball and we're popping everything up and getting weak pop-ups and weak flyouts, I mean.
But we have a chance as long as we can shut them down. Way to fucking go. Jesus, you can't. This is why we can't have nice shit. Oh, you don't have to give me another one. It's not beer.
Well, all right.
I mean, if you want to give me another one, I'll take it. I'll drink some water. I'll stay hydrated.
We both need to drink some water.
We do.
The boys are going to go play golf Saturday, and I'm going to be able to drink for the first time this month.
Yeah, I can't wait. After we get done, I'm opening that fucking ice chest.
It's going to be.
I tell you, I looked up the dimensions of the basket on the back of the golf cart, and then typed in ice chest for golf cart on Amazon, and everything I saw was fucking the one that goes on the side.
Yeah.
Like with the hook.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found this one, saw the dimensions of it, and was like, this fits.
Perfect.
This fucking fits. So, ordered. And it's supposed to come in tomorrow. And it's here today.
Well, good news for you. You don't have to go buy beer because I have so much Bud Light from the engagement party still. I'm talking like I got a fridge full of Bud Light.
What you got?
And Millers and flights. I only got like 6 flights left.
Well, yeah, it's because you drank them.
Yeah.
Well, we tore those flights up.
We get hammered.
How many were there? Was it 2 cases?
Yeah.
Yeah, we drank a lot.
We drank all of them. The 6 was the one I bought from the house that I had in the.
We did drink all of them because I was drinking Bud Light after.
Yeah, I drank Ultra.
Holy shit!
But we had multiple people drinking flights. You, me, my uncle. There was 2 other guys. We had 6 people drinking flights.
Okay.
Millers, I got a whole fridge full of Millers too. That was a horrible idea to grab those, but
see, I can drink a Miller.
Well, I got
plenty of
Miller.
I have no issue drinking Miller.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people don't like Miller. It's an acquired taste. I will say that. It's a different taste.
Yes.
Yes.
Very different.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
but anyway,
randomness.
Yeah. No, it happens. So I typed in LSU DBU box score, right? Try to find it, because tough to find a game, tough to find. I went on Flow Sports or whatever the fuck it is and clicked on the article and like it didn't show me shit. So I typed that in on Google.
All D1 baseball.
Okay. So I went on LSU's website.
Mm-hmm.
Box score was just numbers and fucking this guy, that guy, this one scored, whatever. Yep. DBU's website is fucking solid, bud.
Is it?
Oh my God, like ESPN.
Let me go look at it.
Dude.
DBU.
Literally type in LSU DBU box score. That's all you got to type in and then go to the DBU website. I'm telling you, it is nice. Very nice. Shout out DBU for making this very accessible.
LSU versus DBU box score.
Yep.
On their website right here, 226.
Now,
oh damn, this is fire.
Yes, so
it's
now
got the umpires.
So now scroll down.
Okay.
And keep going, and you can find like how ESPN has like the fucking stats,
who hit doubles,
how many left on base, how each batter left on base.
Yeah, it sucks.
Buddy,
talk about that. All right, so we're going into this, or you want to hear Troy first, or you want me to go before we talk about this? I got to have my segment on Flow Sports since that's what this streamed on.
Yeah, go ahead. Go about Flow Sports because look, I'm indifferent. I love the game, right? I understand them trying to make money and this and that, but it's bullshit.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. I mean, if you want to stream a highly anticipated game,
a ranked game,
according to DBU's website, this is number 2 versus number 17 at the time.
Now DBU's trying to amp themselves up.
All right,
fuck you, DBU.
if you're gonna do this, okay, and you're gonna make people pay for it, the problem that I have with this is you don't even have the player stats correct. All right, when you pull up their name, show their average, home runs, RBIs, on-base percentage, slugging, whatever else you're showing, you got to have the shit right, okay? We got to watch some of the game up to the 5th. All right. I watched Milam come up twice. I watched Jared Jones or 3 times, and Jones come up 3 times. Jared Jones got 2 home runs. All right. Milam has 1. Flow Sports had Milam at 0 and Jared Jones at 1. Okay. There's no telling what the batting average is, if that was on point or not.
Well, they
and
probably
DBU's
didn't have a whole
team,
fucking game on there.
Yeah, and DBU's team, no telling if theirs was right. But I knew for a surefire fact, because we watch all the LSU baseball games, that Milam had 1. We watched him rifle one down the left field line. That was a bomb.
Yeah.
Sunday. And Jones hit an absolute nuke on Sunday also. If you're going to stream a major event and make people pay for it, let's get some stats right. Like, that's bullshit. You can't do that if you want to be a reliable source for people to tune in and keep paying for your subscription. Do what you got to do to make your money. I understand. Like you said, I understand. It's fine. If you're a Major League fan, you're having to get Roku TV and Apple TV, and soon we'll have to find something beside ESPN to watch this on. And you got to buy MLB TV. Like, you got to buy all this stuff to be able to watch the games. I got it. But let's at least get the stats right, especially when LSU played on a Sunday and Monday you had a whole day off, and then you played yesterday. You knew this game was coming. Do some research. Let's get it figured out, so that way when you stream it, it's actually right.
Right.
That's all. I love baseball too. I don't care how we watch it. I don't care what network it's on or what streaming platform we got to watch it on. But when I look at the stats and I know for 100% fact it's wrong, and I'm paying for that, that's why I got an issue with it. Didn't pay for it, but that's why I got an issue with it.
I mean,
let's figure it out. And that's it. And look, I know Flow Sports is new. I don't recall this being around last year. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I didn't have to do it for an LSU game.
No, because all the Rangers games were on FS1, from what I remember.
Yeah.
So which YouTube TV fucking dropped that. So this whole streaming world, it's great, love it, but the fact that we've come to now, you're fucking arguing over contracts and shit. I don't love that.
Yeah,
because you got all kinds of different shit. Like, I love YouTube TV. I love my YouTube TV, but no MLB Network, no FS1, no. I mean, what's next?
You almost just lost all your Paramount channels,
right?
So,
like,
yeah,
I love sports. I want to watch sports. I wish there was a TV service strictly for fucking sports, where it had every sport known to man. Because if I want to bet fucking cricket at 3 o'clock in the morning, I can fucking bet cricket at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I can watch it.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. ESPN needs to come out with their own channel, which I guess ESPN Plus is it, but like their own fucking thing where you can multicast, where you can do all kinds of different shit. And also, I wish Squeeze Play was around. Year fucking around.
Yeah, we talked about that one.
Yeah, and like do it by conference.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Or do it by top 25 matchup. I mean, if we got LSU versus DBU and you got another top 25 matchup somewhere, like, let's put them both on at the same time.
Yeah.
Or do like football lets you do, and you can customize your own multi-view.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
So,
especially when conference play starts.
Look, again, my only issue with this is you don't have the shit right. And if people are going to pay for it, you got to get it right. You got to get it right.
Yeah.
It's not like you just picked this game up Wednesday morning and didn't have time to put all these stats in. You've been having this under contract all year. Like, come on. Let's get it right. So, anybody else that felt the same way, awesome. If you didn't even notice, well, I don't know how big of a fan you actually are.
You're the problem.
So,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just fucking with you. Joking. Sorry. Haha. Jokes. Wait. Wait.
All right. So, you asked me last time. Uh-oh. You can do it.
Wait, oh. There it is. That's it right there. Hopefully that shows up.
Yeah.
And so I know what the fuck I did.
Why did we not put that on the test? To make sure that was good.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right. Hopefully it worked.
Hopefully it did.
Son of a what?
Oh, wait. Son of a
We're gonna have a lot of fun with this new.
I
new
completely
software.
forgot it was there, honestly.
But
If you can see in the bottom right of my screen, I have buttons right here I can press, and that's what I'm pressing.
that's hilarious.
So if I really wanted to fuck with somebody,
Anyway, we're gonna have
a
fun.
great time.
Oh, wait till my next open, bud. It's gonna be awesome.
This can't be good. Somebody help me.
Might be a robot.
Yeah, somebody help
Might
me.
be a robot here.
All right. So you asked me last time. Give you my thoughts on the games. Oh well, this time I'm reversing the question to you. You give me your thoughts.
Well, so for the first 4 innings, Zach Cohen shoved.
He did not because he didn't start. Connor Ware started.
That's it. That's the guy. That's the guy. I'll get my names right one day. But I thought it was same. They both came from Walford. No. Where did anyways, so Connor Ware started and shoved for the first 4 innings. I don't even think he allowed a fucking hit the first 4 innings.
He was very, very good.
Yeah, and I mean shoved. Right? And then Daniel Dickinson, he hit a home run in the 4th or in the 5th. And that's when my stream shut off. So up until the 5th, it was great.
Yeah.
It was 4-0, and then it went 5-0, and hey, it was great.
Then the stream got caught.
And then the stream got caught.
Speaking of, I heard saw on Tiger Droppings that somebody found out who reported it and like got his phone number and put his phone number out.
Oh,
That's pretty bad.
Did you get a phone number?
No,
dude. Let's call them
right now.
Let's call them in right now. We'll send them a link and see if he can go. Hey, why the fuck did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll talk to him.
Keep going. Sorry.
No, I mean the team looked good. We knew going into this that DBU was a strong team.
Yeah.
Right. They're no slouch. They've made the tournament. They've made it to fucking Omaha within the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And they're no slouch. They're gonna give you a game. They're gonna give you everything they got.
They're ranked for a reason.
Right. There's not a doubt in my mind that DBU could have won this game.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Right. Now, thank God they didn't, because then everybody would say, oh, LSU sucks. Right. Now, we allow 3 runs. It's going to happen. It's a ranked opponent.
Right.
You're going to allow 3 runs, and it's also baseball.
Right.
It's baseball. Shit happens. Okay. Now, I don't know about that squeeze play that happened, but I think that was total bullshit. I was talking to a guy at work about it today. I was like, I heard a squeeze happen, and he was like, yeah, apparently. So it wasn't Pearson. It wasn't Pearson that bunted it. Pearson was on base when it happened. So I don't know who the fuck bunted it, and I really wish we could have watched this game, but we couldn't. So I don't know I can't speak too much about it. I know we saw 6 of DBU's pitchers.
Are you sure it wasn't Pearson that wanted this?
I'm just putting out there what I was told. And this is a guy who paid the shit and watched it. So he watched the whole game.
All right, let's see.
No, he also likes to drink. So he's a good guy. Very good guy. He's, I don't like how Cooper Williams didn't he walked 2 guys.
Josh Pearson to DH. Josh Pearson fouled out to the catcher, bunt, Stanfield out at third.
All right. I'm done with this episode. So go ahead. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I will say one thing, I like just looking at stats, LSU walked 3 guys. And Cooper Williams was one of them. Or 2 of them. That's what I mean. Cooper Williams walked 2.
Yeah.
Cohen, that's why I said Zach Cohen, because he got the win.
Yep.
He's 1-0 in the season. He went 3 innings after Connor Ware, and still don't know if I like him coming out the pen or not. But hey, I think they had Connor Ware in a 60 pitch count.
Might be right.
Did still have 1 hit, 1 run, 6 Ks. That was impressive. Faced 13 hitters. I mean, one less than the minimum, one more than the minimum,
Yeah.
right? I mean, dude's a stud, and he's gonna be very good. I just this whole Cooper Williams has shown he's great, and he's shown he's not. Now, Jay also probably had tight leashes on these guys just because of who they were playing. Say if we were playing fucking Grambling, right? You probably would have let Cooper Williams go one more. At least if he walked that guy, yeah, fucking pull him.
Yeah, you couldn't let him go another.
But at that point, we're also probably up by like 15, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, we're only up. I mean, fuck, we were. What was the score?
4 at the time.
Yeah. So he came in the 8th.
Came in an 8th. Yep.
Yeah. So we're up 7-3 already, right? So, but you still 4 runs. It's a grand slam.
Yep.
So it's just looking at this game. I mean, I think we did a damn good job against a good team. That's my thoughts. I can't speak too much because I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Right.
So I don't know what happened after the 5th.
Yeah.
Actually, after the middle of the 5th, after Dickinson's home run.
Yeah.
Because he scored and then it said, "Hey, fuck you," and
that's exactly
what it popped up. Pretty much. YouTube said, "Hey, go fuck yourself," and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go yourself.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm just keeping this page right here.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. No, it's great. I just hope it shows up in here. We should have fucking.
I'm sure it will.
We should have did a test recording and just held that motherfucker.
Yeah. That what?
Just held that mother. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's gonna be so funny. Yeah, look, I mean, I thought what happened was very impressive, and as soon as the stream went out, I typed in 98.1 Baton Rouge and listened to the rest of the game.
That's what I should have done.
Until 10:20 at night.
God.
Yeah, I listened to the rest of the game. And it was, I mean, look, the whole game I thought was very impressive. The approach at the plate is where I want to start. LSU gets walked or hit by pitch 10 times in this game. I'm pretty sure it was 8 walks and 2 hit by pitches, maybe 9 walks, 1 hit by pitch, something like that. But 10 walks against a DBU team that's ranked number 17, and they had all their bullets in the bullpen ready to go.
9 walks, 1 hit by pitch.
Here you go. They had all their guys ready to go, and you work the counts, you work at bats, you get counts in your favor, and you make the most of it. The only thing we didn't make the most of was the 15 guys we left on base. That's what bothers me the most. You got the bases loaded in the 7th inning and the 8th inning. You can't score a run. There's less than 2 outs in both of those innings. We talked about the pop-up, the try to bunt, which I really don't understand the squeeze play there. You're 1 out, guys struggling. Let me see what I got right here.
And if Pearson's up, he's probably one of the most clutch hitters in LSU history.
Exactly. That's exactly what I got on that 7, that .7 right there. Yeah, that's all right. That .7, I said, pitcher struggling. I'd already walked 2 guys and hit 1. Highly disagree with the call, but winning by 4, I can see trying it and see the execution for the first time and the first road game. But a top 20 matchup, it's a 4-run game, and you got the guy that we've been calling Mr. Clutch at the plate. Let's make it at least a 5 or 6-run game where we take the grand slam out of it.
Let me go ahead and read what you put. But a top 20 matchup, I don't know about that call.
Yeah.
Let the guy we call Mr. Clutch hit, especially when the pitcher is struggling. So you type
like what I want to say.
Yeah. It's almost like you press speak to talk, and you were like, squeeze in the 7th, backfired? Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah.
No, I didn't do that. I just kind of type at what I want to talk or what I want to say. And then same thing in the 8th. We didn't have to pop out, but you don't score a run. You let them out of it. But aside from that, man, Danny Dickinson, Derek Curiel, 2 just absolute superstars on this team, along with a bunch of other guys. Derek Curiel's right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Right? Dude started at what seemed to be every single rally. In the 5th, he makes a great play in the outfield to end their rally. They had just started storming back, made it 5-3. Dude hit a homer, 2-run homer. in that inning. In the 7th, when they had guys on base, he makes a sliding catch to in that inning. He starts the game with the walk, gets driven in on the double from Jones, makes it 1-0. He walks again in the 4th and scores to start that 4-run inning. He doubles to start the 6-run inning in the 6th. Not the 6-run inning. Doubled to start the 6-run 6th. That's not possible because that would be 10 runs. So
yeah, you definitely might have been speaking the talk over there.
Yeah, but he doubled to start the 6th inning that we scored. How many did we score in the 6th?
0.
0.
Was it
No,
0?
we scored 2. So he doubles to get that started, a 2-run inning there, and then gets another hit in the 7th on base 4 times in the game. You can't really ask for much more than that from a freshman.
No.
Playing his first road game against top 20 team.
No, dude's a stud. I mean, he was listed as number 55 outfielder in all of D1 and number 4 freshman.
And preseason SEC All-American.
Right.
I mean,
freshman All-American.
Freshman of the year.
That's it. Yeah.
And then Danny Dickinson comes in from Utah Valley State.
No, not state. Just Utah Valley.
Comes in from Utah Valley. Dude's been a superstar. He got off to like a 7-14 start that first weekend.
Comes in from Blue Mountain State.
Yep. He had two-run homer with the 5 RBIs. Great game for him. Jake Brown had a monster game in the play, went 2 for 2. And this is where we kind of get into the Jay Johnson stuff here, where you start playing matchups. We talked about it earlier in the year. What's the lineup going to look like? He loves left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Loves to play that matchup. And he did it. Jake Brown's 2 for 2. They bring in a lefty, and he calls on John Pearson to come in and hit for Jake Brown.
Who's he built like?
John?
Yeah. John, he like a right-handed fucking Beloso.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
Dude, he's just a big dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Like he's just like he does not look like I would say he looks like a bigger version of Chris Reed.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
And like kind of plays like him too.
Yeah.
Right? He just kind of you would look at him, you don't think he's you think he's a fucking washed up fullback.
Absolutely.
You know, but dude's a stud. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, he's gonna be good. He's got a very powerful swing.
Do they have another brother or something or sister we can fucking dress up and
Put in Pearson.
Yeah,
going.
just keep the Pearsons going for the next 20 years.
Yeah. I don't know. But so John gets a chance to hit for Jake Brown. He drives in a run. Next guy's Ashton Larson, which would have been a lefty-lefty matchup. Jay Johnson says, no, Larson, take a seat. Ethan Frey, get up in there. Fry, get up in there. And he doubles. Scores a run.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just so glad that he's been put in some lineups to start. It might be DH, but I'm glad he's getting his chance. And I mean, you remember at the box, he hit a fucking mammoth of a home run. Dude hit a shot, buddy. So, I mean, it's just this team. Look, we put another what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15 guys in a lineup against a ranked opponent. So we asked ourselves, how is Jay Johnson going to manage the team?
Yeah.
Well, we're finding out he's just going to fucking play everybody every game.
He's playing the matchup. I mean, this team is so deep. This is what we keep talking about. This team is so deep that Josh Pearson ain't even starting. And when he is starting, you got Ashton Larson, who's Cape Cod Player of the Year this past year, not starting. Like, you got Ethan Fry not starting. You got a guy that everybody's excited about in Edward Yaman that hasn't seen the field yet. You got a guy in Blaze Priester who has 3 at-bats and only comes in to catch the 8th and 9th inning when you're up by a lot. And he led the team in homers in the fall and was second in batting average. Like, this team is so deep, it's insane what they got going for them. You got a guy in Tanner Reeves that's really been swinging the bat well.
Defense, he's getting some opportunities too.
Defense has been something to be desired.
Yeah.
But when Tanner Reeves gets the start, guess who's on the bench? Michael Braswell. Like, flip a coin, stick him in the lineup, call it a day.
I don't like Tanner Reeves at third though.
I don't either.
So I think he's been used to playing middle for so long, his reaction time, just getting the glove down. I understand. If you can play ball, you can play ball.
He feels rushed. It looks like he feels rushed.
Right. He feels like, especially if he's playing even with the bag.
Yeah.
Right. I think he should play back just a hair. But even if he is playing back just a hair, it's still not enough reaction time. They call it the fucking hot corner for a reason.
Right.
Right. You've played it. I hated it.
Yeah.
Like, I would always rather have a chance, which is stupid, because if you're playing third, you don't get all those bad hops that you would at shortstop, because the ball is fucking just constantly hopping on the way there. Especially like growing up, all the fields we played on, the shitty ass fields we played on.
Horrible.
There's fucking rocks in the dirt.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, like fucking Robert Park was one of them.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you look at this team now and then think about them next year, okay? Jones is probably gone. Pearson's gone for sure. Braswell's gone.
Dickinson's gone. He's a junior.
You think?
If he keeps playing like this, yeah, he's gone.
Okay, he's gone. Right. So now,
I think Milan is eligible for the draft too.
Is he 21?
I think.
It's either 3 years or 21 years old.
Yeah.
So if he is, I hate to fucking lose him, but
he's out.
He's out. But okay, now what you got? You got John Pearson at third.
Luis Hernandez too. Gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Blaze isn't going anywhere unless he transfers again.
Nah, I think he'll stay.
Right. So he should stay. Aaron Beat is staying. Obviously, he's a freshman. Curiel staying. Stanfield might be gone. Right. But then you probably have the number one freshman class again.
Well, look, that's the other thing. Stanfield's been on the bench the last couple of games. He played yesterday. But I mean, another guy that started in the leadoff, hit the first week in the leadoff, and then hadn't seen leadoff again, been in a 9-hole.
I loved him in the leadoff spot too.
Yeah, he started off hot. Triple. Should have been ruled there.
It's triple.
Triple.
It's triple. It's triple.
In the books, it is a triple.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
100%.
going by the books.
100%. In
All right.
the books, it is a triple. Can't argue with that one.
If my checking account says I got $2,000 in it, I don't have $19.99, but
Yeah.
just saying.
It's great math.
But that's what I'm saying. All right. If the book says it's a fucking triple, it's a triple.
Triple.
Just saying.
Yeah. But I mean, another guy that's found some ass time and
Ass time?
yeah, some ass time. He's sitting on his ass. He ain't been playing.
Okay. I just don't know if I'd have worded it like that.
Well, you know, I was trying to think of something, and that's what came to mind. So
The guy that's riding the pine, the guy that's, getting splinters in his ass, which I think it's metal, so I don't think that's a proper term.
Yeah. Well,
There's some benches still out there that are wood.
either way, this team is very deep.
It's very deep, and it's going to be deep as long as Jay Johnson's there.
He knows how to address his weaknesses.
Well, he also knows how to recruit. He knows how to conversate.
Yeah.
Right? And same thing. Like, I mean, it's probably a little bit different, but quick story. I had a guy.
Same thing, but a little bit different.
Same, but different, right?
Yeah.
No, I had a guy call me because I got a new job, so my position's going to be open. And I told my boss, I was like, hey, look, this guy would be perfect. Right? He learned a little bit from me. He kind of knows what we do. He does this. Like I said, he'd just be a perfect fit just with the group.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, I'll think about it," because he's not exactly the most qualified person in the world.
Right.
But he gets it. And so he called me and asked me how to kind of approach that. And I told him, I was like, look, just have a conversation. And if you have the conversation with the guy, like it's going to be smooth sailing. The nerves are going to be gone, this and that. And this is how Jay Johnson recruits. He has conversations with people that feel friendly.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, I'm your coach. You listen to me.
Yeah.
It's not robotic, right? The way he recruits, he has conversations with people.
He does what he can to relate to them.
Yes. And even if it's
Bring it
just,
in.
well, I don't know about you. If I had one coach come up to me and was like, man, like, we're gonna do our best to get you in there, this and that. would you go with that guy or would you go with the guy that says, hey, bro, look, this is how it's going to be. All right. And, we want you. We want you to come. Okay. But let's talk about why we want you to come. Right. You're good at this. We need this. Okay. And you would be a great fit. Right. You don't want to go with the guy that's going to say, man, you don't want to go with the guy that's overly excited. Yeah. Right. You want to go with the guy that's going to tell you straight up, like, hey, look,
exactly what the role is going to be.
Yeah, this is going to be your role. We're not bullshitting you. Okay. We want you. You could have a chance to start, but you're going to have to prove it.
Yeah.
Right. And you see that fire in his eyes talking to you about you coming. Fuck. I'm going to play for that guy.
Absolutely.
And that's why he has a number one recruiting class every year.
Every year. And transfer class.
Yeah. It's because people
want to play.
People want to play for him, and he relates to them in a way that others can't.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Tony V, high competitor.
Very.
Because I think he's number 2.
Yeah, I agree.
And Tony, I'd go play for Tony.
That's 2
in
guys.
A fucking heartbeat.
That's 2 guys that you can't go wrong playing for.
If he came to LSU, everybody would have been pissed at first. There's a lot of people that did not want him to come to LSU.
Yep.
But they would have been pissed at first, and then we'd have won.
Well, we won.
But I'm saying we like instantly, right? So like, there's some people who didn't know who the fuck Jay Johnson was.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming from Arizona. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, he's bringing this guy with him. Who the fuck is that guy? Jacob Berry? What did he do last year? Yeah, but they play in this conference. He's not good.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. You fucking found out. You found out quick, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what this dude is about. And he's putting together some teams.
Man, I'll tell you, is he ever. It's impressive to see what he's done in a short time here with LSU.
Yeah.
I'm pumped up for it.
Great win. Ready for this weekend. I think it's Kansas State, then Nebraska, then Sam Houston.
Yep.
Okay. I want you to speak now and go ahead and give it to me.
Troy baseball.
Because I won the 800 on Troy.
Yeah. Beat Mississippi State.
Yes.
Yeah. Which was a little bit of an upset. They were 21, Mississippi State's 18, so a little bit of an upset.
I was nervous.
Yeah. I mean, look, dude, this team is good. They got some really good transfers. They got some really good glue guys also that's been there. Kind of like Ethan Fry. He's could have easily transferred out and went play anywhere. Didn't. Stuck around. Good glue guy. But this team's all about left-handed bats, speed, and power. All right? These guys have 8 lefties in the lineup. So you throw a righty out there, good luck. You got 8 lefties. Well, it's actually 7 lefties and a switch hitter. But 8 lefties in the lineup here, okay? They are led by their superstar catcher, Brian Brooks. Okay, this dude is a top 10 catcher in the country. He is up for the Dick Hauser Award, which is the top catcher in the country.
Never guessed.
Yeah. He's also a Golden Spikes, preseason Golden Spikes semifinalist. He was all first team and all Southeast region first team last year. He's coming off a campaign where he had a team lead 18 homers, a school record 85 RBIs, and slugged .589. He is currently hitting .333 with 4 doubles and a homer. This dude is a star. Okay, gonna be one of the top draft picks. Dude can play it. All right, be first team all everything this year as long as he keeps playing like this. Next guy they got another lefty coming from Western Kentucky, where he had a team high 318 and 19 doubles last year. Blake Cavill. Okay, this guy's a preseason All Sunbelt team. Same thing as Brooks, preseason All Sunbelt team. He's off to a scorching start, hitting 419, 4 doubles, 10 walks to 9 strikeouts. Dude's on fire to start this year. Another big community college transfer, Sean Darnell. Last year he hit 364, 10 doubles, 2 triples, a homer, 1 homer, 26 walks, and only 14 strikeouts last year at community college. This year, he is currently the team leader in batting average with a .424 average, second on the team with 3 homers. He's already tripled his home run rate 9 games into the season. He's got 2 more homers than what he had last year.
Good God.
On base percentage, 558 right now. He's getting on base more than half the time. Dude's a star. Okay. They got another kid from Old Dominion transfer. His name's Steven Meyer. His numbers were not great last year. If you look at them, they were in the 170s was his batting average. But this year, he's currently off to a 9 games in, hitting 382, team leading 6 doubles, 10 walks, third on the team on base plus slugging at a 1.239. That's third on the team. So you're talking about 2 more guys with on base plus slugging percentages above 1.239. Very, very impressive. And they got this kid, their big time freshman pickup. His name is Jimmy Janicki. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Janicki. So I'm going to go with Jimmy Janicki.
Jimmy Janicki.
That might be right.
That sounds right to me.
Could be. Janiski, maybe.
There's no. Did you put an S in there?
Well, you know, sometimes like that IC, like ice, could be a
but if it's an E after the C, then yes. That's how consonants work. That's how the English language works.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, whatever. I didn't pass English.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah, I did. He was a 92 overall player according to Perfect Game this coming year. He is their preseason freshman of the year in the Sunbelt. He's the pick for that. He is not off to a hot start. He's only hitting 150, but the expectations are high. I think a lot of it has to do with the transition from catcher to an infield spot, which is what he's doing right now because he's not playing over Brooks.
Right.
So that could be.
Got to have him in the lineup.
Got to have him in the lineup. That could be a reason why his numbers are a little bit down, but he is one of the other 5 have played in every single game. So you have 6 guys that have 9 games underneath their belt. Of their 7-day starters. 7-day starters. Of their everyday starters. Words hard. Of their everyday starters, those 6 guys all have batting averages over 310. 6 of the 7. Because I mentioned Jimmy. We'll worry about his last name later.
Jimmy J.
Jimmy J. And they have 2 more guys that have only played in 6 games with a batting average of 455 and 333. So this team is just raking all up and down the field. A lot of it's transfers, a lot of it's incoming players. Some of it is their glue guys that's been around, like Brooks, the catcher. Dude's a star. Now let's go to pitching staff. Transfer is the one that they were leaning on the most right here. Noah Eaters. Or Edders.
I would say Eaters.
Or Editors. Whatever you want to Edders. Noah Eaters.
Edders.
That
sounds like Edders.
Edders. Whatever you want to say it.
Jesus.
I like Eaters better.
How about Noah?
That's this is a guy with a 4-pitch mix. Touch 95, sits 93. Throws at 95 though as a starter.
Hard hitting Sunbelt.
He's currently 2-0 with a 2.85 ERA over 11 innings, 13 strikeouts, only 3 walks. Opponent's batting average against him, 162. Dude can play it. Dude can pitch it. Dude can throw it. Star. All right. Auburn transfer, the other big-time transfer pitcher that they got, Drew Nelson, 1-0 so far over his 2 starts, 9 2/3 innings with a 2.79 ERA. That's what's leading their Friday and Saturday nights or days whenever they play. Eastern Michigan transfer. This guy is returning from elbow surgery. His name's Adam Falinsky. 3-pitch mix with a heater up to 96, 97. Got a wipeout slider. This is a guy that has 3 outings out of the with 2 starts, 4.15 ERA over 8 2/3, 11 strikeouts, and only 3 walks. These guys are not putting people on base, which is nice. And then they have a glue guy here. His name is Garrett Ganius. He's been there since 2021. He missed 2023 with Tommy John. Why are you looking at me like that?
Greg Louganis?
No. Another guy that top 3-pitch mix with a changeup and a curveball. Sits 93, tops out 95, 96. In the fall, his slider had a 70% whiff rate. Changeup had a 67% whiff rate. All right. This is, again, glue guy. Been there for 3.5 years now, 4.5 years missing the season, getting redshirted. The staff overall, is sitting at a 3.55 ERA. The main bullpen guys have been absolutely elite. They have 3 bullpen guys who have a combined 0.00 ERA. They've combined for an opponent batting average of .083 for one of them, .167 for the second one, and .143 for the third one. These guys are elite on the mound. They're elite out of the bullpen. They have 2 other main pieces in the bullpen that have a 1.59 ERA and a 2.08 ERA. They combined for 13 strikeouts to only 3 walks with opponent batting averages of 150 and 125. These guys are elite all up and down the field. They recruited very well, obviously, with what they got. Haven't looked at their schedule, but you just beat Mississippi State. So it's not like they're not playing any slopsters around here where they're just closing their eyes and beating teams. I mean, this team is good. This team is – I'll have to start tuning in because this seems exciting. And I also want to see this kid, Brian Brooks, play. Catcher.
No, I mean, every game that I've bet on them, I've won.
Yeah.
Like, they just weren't playing today and I lost. Tomorrow, we're going to make some money back, I think, hopefully.
They're expecting to have 4 to 5 guys with over 15 homers, led by Brooks. They also have 17 players. So remember at the beginning I said left-handed bat, speed, power.
Right.
17 players on this team ran the 60 in under 7 seconds. This team can absolutely fly on the bases. I should have looked up their team stolen bases with that stat, but so far in 9 games, but I didn't.
This team is good.
Team is good.
Holy shit. Okay.
It was exciting to look this
Yeah,
up.
I
I
mean-
had a blast doing this.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you work. Yeah. No, that's all that shit's impressive, especially for Troy. Like, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but like, fuck, what, 5 years ago? Like, we were known, Troy was known for like, oh, they played LSU a couple times in football. Like,
Upset us in football one year.
yeah,
24-23, I think that score was.
yeah,
It was pretty close.
that's back in the day though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very impressive to see all this shit happen. To me, at least.
Yeah.
All right. Like, I don't know. Troy, being in the Sunbelt, though, so normally UL, correct me if I'm wrong, but UL usually wins the Sunbelt.
In Arizona State.
Okay. In baseball?
Mm-hmm.
Wins it?
Wow. I know they're up there with it. Let's see.
But, like, usually it's from what I see, UL's won it, maybe twice out of the last 5 years. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bird?
I hear you, Bird.
Yeah. But Troy's probably, I'd put them to win the fucking Sunbelt.
I'd take them to win it right now. 100%.
Now, to win the conference tournament, that's different because anything can fucking happen.
Ooh, I forgot Coastal Carolina's in the Sun Belt.
Coastal is in the Sunbelt.
Ooh, I forgot about them.
That's a tough conference this year.
Yeah.
If Troy's fucking banging them out, dude.
Look, UL won it last year. Coastal Carolina was the year before. Texas State, who just had the big win over A&M, won it the year before.
That anytime somebody ever says Texas State in front of me, I think of this. When that closer, I don't know if you remember, when they played Texas,
and he shoved it down.
Dude,
Oh my
struck
gosh.
out the last dude to fucking end the game and looked at Texas dugout and went up and down
Yeah.
and was just like flexing so hard he was fucking shaking.
Yeah.
He fucking, yeah, and dude, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I loved it.
When do you think the last time is that Troy won the conference?
Have they?
The conference has been around, the regular season conference, not the
tournament. Got it.
Regular season. The conference has been around since 1978, just to kind of put it in perspective. But just
I'd say 90s.
they were actually so the year that they outright won it, the last time they outright won it, didn't tie with record or anything.
Right.
The last time they outright won it was 2011.
Was that? No.
2 years after that, 2013, they tied with University of South Alabama. Haven't done nothing since.
Yeah. This is the year. I'd put them to win it.
Dude, this is going to be
Is that a
fun
bet?
year.
Yeah.
I love watching Coastal Carolina. To the people that know me and knew me growing up, there was 3 places I wanted to play college baseball: LSU, Cal State Fullerton, Coastal Carolina.
Yeah. Well, good thing is, bud, on MLB The Show, you can play for Cal State Fullerton and LSU, not Coastal, but the new MLB The Show that's coming out.
Yep, less than a month.
Yeah.
Less than a month.
March. So I pre-ordered. So March 14th.
Same.
Yes. Woo. Yes. It's gonna be great. I cannot fucking wait. I'm thinking about being that guy and taking off that day.
Is that a Friday?
Yeah.
It's not a Saturday?
Nope. 14th is a Friday.
Mm.
Yep. My brother's birthday is the next day. So I don't know. I'm either gonna get off of work and play it all night, or not go to work and play it all day and night.
You do what you got to do, bud.
You're not taking off?
No, probably not. Probably not.
That's right. You're 30. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
What?
Um,
You speaking French over there?
okay, this is really cool. This just popped up on my X feed here.
Twitter.
John Eads of WAFB, local news channel in
Yes.
South Carolina,
Yes.
interviewed Daniel Dickinson.
Did he?
Yeah.
Danny Dix.
Yeah. Old Danny Dix.
We gotta be careful. I think there's a let's see how I can say this. An adult film star also named Danny Dix.
Okay.
But I think it's like Danny and then like DXXXX.
All right. Well, yeah, this is fine. We're talking about LSU baseball here.
Yes.
He says, and I quote, "As soon as I saw Coach Johnson pop up on my phone, I was like, let's go, let's do it." Daniel Dickinson says he was in the transfer portal for about 10 minutes before Jay Johnson called him and he committed to LSU.
It's exciting.
Dude, that is awesome.
If Jay Johnson called me, I'd be like, well, yeah. Like,
I'd answer the phone, yes, I'm coming.
yes. And he'd be like, no, I want to talk about what you ate for dinner last night. And you'd be like, no, that doesn't matter. I'm coming to LSU. Like, well, we don't know if we want. No, it doesn't matter. I'm coming to LSU.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Like, I'd love to play for him.
Oh, 100%.
And especially just how he kind of like. So you remember, when was that? That was last year in the conference tournament, wasn't it? Where Milan hit the walk-off?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they're all waiting out there in right field. He got ejected that game.
He did.
That was against South Carolina.
Yeah.
He got ejected that game and came back out the tunnel.
Yes, he did.
And was walking out and then just started fucking running.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
just jumped in with everybody.
Oh, it was what a moment.
Oh, absolutely.
What a moment.
It's
fantastic.
amazing. Did you just take a fucking picture on your screen like flashed?
Oh, no, I pulled back up our feed.
Oh, okay.
The video of us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is one of those things.
All right.
Well,
It's yours, bud.
it is mine. It is mine. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to stop.
Yeah, but you and me are going to sit here and keep talking while this processes and downloads. So.
That's right. Yeah, we got a long one today. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, 118. So.
Yeah. Well, look, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much for, supporting us, which y'all, shout out to the ones who do. We bought this with our own money, not with anything else. Oh well.
Right. Be a sponsor though. All right.
Yeah, if you would like to be a sponsor, we can test out some of your equipment. Shout out to you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know where to find us on all our social medias. And if you don't, go watch an episode, go listen to an episode on Apple Podcasts from watch 10 episodes ago. And we say it at the beginning, which we need to start doing that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we need to find a way to start doing that. But yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all so much. This has been Dominic Discussions Unfiltered.